right, we're doing a cold open. Let me get these posted. Right. It's not going to be a long stream, so I don't feel like dawdling on a wait screen. Let me get my tablet working. So, I'm going to be doing... I'm a little sleepy. Hot weather's getting me. As it does. I need to enable proprietary software for my tablet to work. Right. Launch that. So I'm gonna have a folder of 2,722 clown images, which is a sane thing for a man to have. This music is ominous and scary. Skip it. Skip it. It's also ominous and scary. Play something nice. Okay. Let me get my proof image. Bam. Oh, that's tiny as hell. Yeah, let me blow it up for you. Bam. Covers the whole screen. I have a whole gigabyte of clown images. So, I'm gonna put them to use. Preview again. Get this, get this. Put that there. Right. Start that. Okay, everything is in order now. So I can actually get to what I was doing. Oh, soda. That'll wake me up. Get my evening drink. Listen to this. And that's ginger beer. Good for the everything. Spirit, mind, soul. Which are all different things, supposedly. Right. Straw in can. Close this. Right, switch to this. Ignore or start playing that. And nope, that's not what's playing. I don't know why it's like one video was selected while another was. Right, start that. Screen's black, don't worry about it. There's nothing there yet. I'm reorganizing. Music is stream only. So while there's a title, if you want to know what I'm listening to, VOD watchers won't be able to hear it. So bring your own music. Launch a Clip Studio. There we go. Nope, that's... Why are you showing that? Why? Huh? Why did it do that? Okay. Right. So now I need to turn this down for one thing. There. Let me get random number from... Get to see a little corner. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Lower limit 1, upper limit 2722. Generate. Okay, so 1280. Let me close this so that I can get the right thing. Go to my clowns folder and I'll create a... So it was 1280. So folder 12. And go till I select 80. 29. 80. Waldo Clown. This is our guy. Oh, I'm a little overlapping. There. Good enough. So this will draw I should probably pull up the transparent chat just so I'm able to see that while I'm drawing. That'd be smart if I did that. It's not going to be a high energy anything. I've been wanting to stream, but every creature in the world. What? Everything in the world is fighting against me. Right. Transparent chat. Nope, don't do that while that's still up. Work with me. Work with. Nope. Okay. Toggle borders. There we go. Now everything's good. So let me create a new. And let me make it 4,000 by. Oh, 4,000 by 4,000 so I can put every clown on the same picture because it's fun. Clown draw. And then I don't know what you're supposed. Oh, you can't even see it. But I never know what you're supposed to put the DPI at. So I just have it at 144, I guess. Right. And everything just works. That's not right. Why is oh, eraser. That'd help. Let's see. Let's do Soda Square for this guy. I have to look away from the drawing screen when I look at the. One thing I hate about listening to music on YouTube, it hates to autoplay. Like, if you're not on the same tab. Because of the thing I'm using to display the title of the video, you're not going to be able to see the artist, just the title. Because it just, the way it works is it just selects the page title, the tab title. So it's not, how big is this? That's not big enough. Let's just zoom in further. Just draw this guy right here. Nope, nope. My tablet has buttons on it that I can only half remember what they do. Right, so let's get head of this guy. I don't know what style I'm gonna do these clowns in. I'm gonna try to do fast sketches rather than full details, I guess. Great. So maybe they'll look a bit more uncanny than wanted, but that's fine. Why is white the color I have? That's fine. And no color picking. I'm just gonna be doing it by eye, and I'd like to change. Okay. I can't see that layer at all because it's hidden behind the text box of the transparent chat. Let me pick a better color. Ugh, no. Fine. Yellow's fine. Right. Get his beautiful. Or, ugh. I warmed up a tiny bit, as in I drew one thing before starting stream. Just capture his essence. The essence of Waldo Clown Yellow. The naming conventions on some of my files is not good, and in others it's fine. Right, so what's your eyes doing, Waldo? Waldo, what are your eyes doing? There you go. Let's get close and personal. There you go. And you have this kind of mouth. Yeah, that's fine. Just there. Okay. Very shiny face on Waldo. I think it's green. Kind of like a gray green. Let's get up on personal here. Right? Um, and cut out the bottom bit. Let me do. Nope, that's gray. There we go. Right. We need a brighter yellow for. It doesn't help that I'm going to be humming along to the music every once in a while for the VOD. Doesn't matter much though. It's a lazy day, lazy stream, lazy evening. Right. And let's decrease this just so I can get delicateness. Nope. It's like a flat bottom. Great. And then I don't know if I'm just gonna do headshots of the clowns, or I should do full bodies, or just go with the flow and do per clown basis. No, wait, it goes the other way. It's the problem of having to look at the other screen to get the vibe. There we go. You need to fix the mouth. Because he has more of a smile than what I drew. There we go. Mine looks a bit sleepy compared to the image, but some weird squiggles. Line down. Then less connected. There we go. We're not going for perfect. We're going for vibe. Oh, you've got a little bit of rosy cheek. I need to add that. You're a little rosy. Oh, nope, that's huge. Pen. Oh. I have too many things open. Nope. What is my redo button? Is that redo? That's redo. Okay. Right. Oops. Nope. Nope. Not that small either. There. Let's let's just do this. Oh, that's, there you go. Little rosy on the bottom there. It's a delicate rosiness. Sewing is a little too slow. Right. So he's a bit bald at the moment. Let me fix that with this. Kind of that orange. Let's get doing some scandalous pen type mixing. I'll add a lighter orange on top after. I think I'll only do the headshot of this guy. I don't think drawing the body will add much of anything to my skills here. Okay, and then we add a layer under here so I can draw your hat, which is, I can't use my, hang on. Oh. Mm. Okay, I can't use my pen on the other screen just because of the way I have it set up. I'm just going to draw your hat, but I'm ignoring that. No. Just little bits of that orange. And then a real bright one. I don't have any mixing on because I don't like color mixing that much. Right, draw your funny hat. Which goes, I need the other pen. I also don't like anti-aliasing very much. Oh, fucked up there. There, whatever. Then we do a cheeky little trick of block it off and bucket it. Bucket. Why scaling? At least not that much scaling. There. Okay, and then this is the practice in observational skills also. Most of the time when I redraw eBay clowns, which happens more than once, I draw it in a specific sketchbook, but I don't feel like doing that. Plus, even if I were to do that for stream, I don't have a desk set up for doing that. I think I have I have specific glitter pens. Hey, perfect pen already selected. It's not like the right color, but whatever. It's cute. That's all that matters. Who cares about accuracy if it's cute? People are talking upstairs so loud. But that's what the limiter's for. This is what a flower looks like, right? And it's perfect. Look at them side by side. They're close enough. Next guy. Next clown. Okay. So I can close you. Random number. 2085. Go back to the clowns. 20. 85. 85. This thing. Let me go back to that. There we go. Hopefully it cropped the thing right. For some reason, let me get another sip of soda for victory. For some reason, OBS does not want to capture the photos viewer at all. It'll capture it once, but then you close it and reopen it. It doesn't detect it as the same executable, so it doesn't automatically re-enable itself. So I just screen capping and have the color key of the window. Right, so this lady. Should I do? I think I only have one picture of her. Some of them, while I do have a full body of her. It's just she's with this one. But so I'll just do a headshot of this one too. So although I have 2,722 images, that's not the amount of clowns I have. I have roughly half that, and that's because I grab multiple pictures if I need to get like the gist of the clown, because sometimes they're not good pictures, so you have to like get different angles to know what the hell they actually look like. And that's even with where did my transparent jack go? Why? Hello? Why did it do that? Even with discernment of whether I put an image into the folders or not, because multiple folders, because I'm not just having loose images of that quantity. I have them separated into hundreds. All right, let's get a skin color. Also, when I first started collecting images, I was a little less picky than I think I am now about it. Having some discernment. I should there we go. That way I can do this. There. All that effort. Right. Bucket. Okay. Refusing the bucket. Unless it's lagging. Is it lagging? It was lagging. It's lagging. Okay. Not what I wanted. Uh-oh. Hello? Okay. Okay. Clear nose. Clip Studio does not like that I have one such a big canvas open to having the OBS preview open so I can make sure that everything looks fine. Because I'd rather know what I have displayed. I need to get through these things at a quicker pace. I'm acting like this is like imperative that I get this done. It's not. It's just what I wanted to do. Right, so she has a different skin color to that. She's got more color than that. I'm really bad at skin colors, which maybe you could guess by the fact that I'm gray. It's, ugh, that's fine. Uh, it's one of the harder points for me in art. So if I can limit how many colors I have to guess at, the better. All right. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Get your lovely face. Then I don't know why it's skin colors I have the hardest time discerning it. According to there was a one color picker thing I saw going around that I did, where you had to like tell whether a color was, I think it was warmer or cooler, or maybe it was picking the from a hex, and I got pretty good at that. But being good at a mini game doesn't give you an idea of just do that of anything. I think I'm saying nonsense. It's after dinner for me. It's a lazy stream. I'm gonna be repeating that over and over, I guess. Mm-hmm. She's got weird ball of pearls on her head. I don't know what that's about. Right. Do this, do that. There. That's the size I had it at. Right, so she's got a little bit of that going on. I made her look a little droopier, I think. We're rolling with it. She also has like fairer features than what a pixel pen gives, but we're rolling with it. Kind of like how it looks right now, but I'm gonna finish the lines. So I just completely covered up the blue. There we go. That's I color picked the edge of a color apparently. That's not, yeah. Well, that's whatever. She's just got glossy eyes. She doesn't have an actual painted in shine. But then we have, that's fine. And that's what makes her. Let's get, and she's got a little bit of, she's got like pinched lips. I made it. She's aged in being transferred into my drawing. I've stolen her whimsy, her soul. I think once I get her shiny bonnet. Nope. I don't know what she's wearing. Not that round. Go. It's got. It doesn't meet in the middle because it's got that weird little band attached to it. And she's got. It comes out like that because it's cinched at the neck, but then it doesn't meet in the middle. I'm gonna bucket this. There's something on my screen. I hate noticing how dirty my screen is whenever there's a solid color. Don't worry about that. Right, now bucket, bucket, bucket. And then we get that thing. And the thing around her neck is a different color. Also, her head is not that wide. But that's also not right. Nope, that's all the wrong things. Ever. Just give her thing. There. This is just her in 50 years. Don't worry about it. Then I can just use this again because it's the same shimmery blue as... Nope, that's too big. I don't know why I have these glitter pens, but I do. Okay, it's horizontal. I don't care about transparency. Because who gaff about alpha layers? People who like alpha males. What? Sometimes I think I talk too quiet. It's hard for me to like adjust. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong button again. And then give her nope. Then give her weird pearls. Can't tell if that's one pearl with 4 lights shining on it, or if it's like a weird, like lumpy thing of pearls. So, we're gonna go lumpy thing. Lumpy thing. There you go. Look forward to your future. Let's give her her shiny blue bodice at least. Um, yeah, not the right blue, but we're not caring. We're not caring. Sounds like we're not caring. Good enough. Right, so that's this lady. Let's just take this and move her just over. Good for her. Wish there was a quick button to do that. There. Right, next one. Close that. You can see a chicken. 2, 3, 6, 7. And I don't know. This is another thing that I'm just going to randomly complain about. Sometimes if I swap tabs too many times with Windows, it just stops showing the taskbar. It just disappears and I have to alt tab to do anything. 2, 3, 6, 7. 2, 3. 65, 66. Oh, oh, this one's why. Hey, that's why 2 of them. Why is any of this happening? Okay. So many malfunctions. For one, it's all the way over here now, and for some reason, so now I have to redo this. There. Right. Okay. Okay. Nope. Now that everything goes wrong, everything's trying me. It just hates me swapping tabs, like, entirely. Don't mute that. Don't click mute. Right, so we got 3 in a trench coat. Or 2 in a trench coat. Normally it's 3. But they chose to be scandalous, and I don't want this song. I don't want this song. I don't want this song. Stop playing when I pause you. Let's see. That's fine. I don't know why I double clicked that. It's gonna get mad at me. Great. So this one we get to draw 2 of them. Yippee! Top or bottom first? Let's just go for it. This disappeared into the void for a second because I moved the viewfinder a little too far. Right. And these guys are just pure white, so I don't have to worry about color picking. Right. Start down here. And your perfectly round heads, thank you so much for being easy to draw. Right, so we have this guy up here. And then roughly we have about 1, 2, 3, about over here. Right? Good enough. Got this guy here. On the topic of how I choose what clowns go into the clown folder, I have stopped allowing French clowns or whatever they're called. I don't like them as much because they're just people. They don't. And yes, I know clowns are people too. I'm more talking about you can draw a line between how many clownish features there are or aren't, and there's if there aren't enough, then I stop allowing them into the folder, like some kind of weird clown bouncer, which sounds like a job that a clown would have. Also, I fucked it. I need to put you there. Now I can fix this. Nope, too much. There we go. What? Hello? Oh, I see what happened. No. There. Whatever. Stop fussing. Just do it. There. Right. So, get a blue bow. That's not blue. And let's get closer to you. I just sometimes care about filling it in, and then other times I don't. So that, and then got a little bit of detailing, and then let's do your cute face, darker red. Then you've got a little red hat, which goes like that, and then like that. There. Mm-hmm. There we go. I'm really bad at perspective on these kinds of hats, but that one looks that this time it looks kind of okay. And darker for the back. I don't have closing gap on. Close gap. Good enough. There we go. Mine's a little off. There we go. I need an in-between red for things like that. There we go. Because the edge of the felt on the hat is thicker than you would think when trying to draw it. There we go. Cute. Now, bottom clown, what is your face? What's your face like? The spacing's a little off, but whatever. Artistic interpretation. Right. So you've got cute little triangle eyebrows like that. I made them rounder, but whatever. I think it's cute. Bam. And then you've got a lighter nose than the other one. Not that one, but lighter. That's still Bucket. Okay. Still using the thin brush. There we go. You have detailing on your ears for some reason. No, that's too much pink. There we go. You've got like that going on. But maybe, actually, you only have it on one ear. That's kind of cute. Lopsided is cute. It's just how it is. I keep hearing a weird ticking sound. I don't know what that is. Right. Hat. Hat. You've got a double hat. And you go boop, boop. But you're subtle about the joining. What? There. Okay. No. And you've got shapes going on. Love it when you have shapes going on. Also, your hat's flat, not curved. Bam. Close it good enough. Mm-hmm. And a lighter blue. Okay. And I'm not gonna bother coloring those in because I didn't do it while I had the colors. No, I'll give you that. There you go. You get a little bit of that. Yes, I know they're two different yellows. Not colorblind. I promise. I just didn't feel like selecting a whole different yellow because they're close enough. That green, something's weird about that green. It's a bit dark. Whatever. Right. So your face is all good. So now we do a little zoom out. Uh-huh. Let me this song. Great timing. Let me get a stretch and see if it'll recalibrate me a little bit. This song, which uh, anyone not here, which is everyone, uh, they can't hear it, but it's from Drink for Weep, I think. It's just a. Oh, let me. That's. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Drink for Weep. It's a good um, musician, but has not put out anything for quite a while now, which is a little sad. I also have the Late Night Pizza. I don't remember what the actual title of that song is. It just repeats Late Night Pizza over and over again. And I like it, but it is very overstimulating to listen to. Not that this one isn't either. Right, back to it. Uh, get your. So we have that going on. Actually, let me. Ooh. Let me fix the spacing between them because I can do that. I have magic here. Like that. That's a bit better. Let's just do a whole new layer so I don't have to fuck up their faces. I'll put it under. And then we do it in kind of an off-white, bluer side for this one's legs and body. Make that bigger. Boop. Nope. Let's. And then, nope, just do that so that I can fill it in. And just there. Up. I've got so many pens. There we go. And then we do, well, first let me fix that because I see it. There, whatever. Then we do a little locking of the layers. Sure that we get. Yeah. Who cares about color accuracy? I don't know why I have color mixing on or randomized per stroke colors, but whatever. It adds cuteness. Grab that yellow. There, and then there, there. Oh, he's definitely got a seam down the middle. That's why that red doesn't continue all the way to the other side. Whatever. And then there's a light pink going across like that. And then there's a light yellow going across there. That's fine. That's whatever. And then we disable locking. Then we go back to this. We work on the tag. There you go. Always helpful to put your pen in your mouth when you're trying to talk. It's how you do better. It's how you. It's better than putting your foot in your mouth. Okay. That needs blue. That's a little that. That. Like that. And do a little loop around. It's gonna. Yeah. Nope, that's. Okay, and then we'll just manually fill in this. Da, 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 da. And then we get a red. Hmm. It's like the same red as the bottom clown's hat, but what? It's different, but it's fine. It's got like that going on. And then there's like a tube outline, which I'm just gonna make black because I don't feel like tubifying it. And then there's that. Then that goes there. There. Good enough. Oh, there's a star there. There we go. uh, Somehow even worse than the one that's on the actual thing. Right. And then back to the bottom clown. Oh wait, there's a hole. And there's a string, which I'll just use that for. There we go. Right. Back to cover it up. No. Uh, your turn. Like, oh, he has no arms in this angle because it's like underneath the other clown. Right, so it's down. That's too big. Better. And do I have just spotting tool. Whatever. Actually, I can just do this because I have it set to not give a shit about pen pressure. Great polka dots. Real even. Spaced perfect. And none of them are deviating from perfect circles. You can tell exactly what they are. Right. Also, I just remembered I never bothered to make a drawing form of my guy. So I'm gaming really hard right now. As you can tell. Red shoes. Which that's exactly what it looks like. You're right. Great observation. Right. Give me that. Nope. It's almost kind of funny listening to this type of music while drawing clowns. It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to give some color variation so you can tell it's sure, whatever. Even though I can clearly tell it's multi-layered on the image. Why do they have two tags? Top one gets the tag. I'm not giving the bottom one the copy of the tag. Whatever. Right. Now, wear a coat. Yuri. Not expected. Right, so that's there. I'm making it not flared out as much just so I can put other clowns around it. Great. Now just hope there aren't any gaps. There was a gap. Ah, there was the gap. There we go. Also, that's whatever. Just do this. There. Bam. Well, now you whatever. we go. And your long arm hands, which is the technical term. And one of them is way nicer than the other. Don't worry about it. Blamp, blamp. All done. Oh wait, your flower. I can't forget your wondrous, beautiful flower. That's a flower. That's a flower. Right. And oh. There. Now we shrink you. And move you there. Just a little bit. Okay. Third and fourth clown done. Next. What's our next draw? Oh, my computer's lagging. That's fun. Random number. I think it's mostly having YouTube open that my computer's hating, really. 1172. Yeah. Now, can I close this and reopen something else and it will stay the same size? We'll see. 1172. Nope. 572. Oh, this one's got a whole photo set of 4, so this is image 1173, but it's the same clown on 1174. You just get to also thank you, computer, for obeying me. I don't know why I have one saved of him sitting in and also one standing next to a ruler. I don't need to trim out the fat of some of these images, really, is the answer. Because early in the thousands, of the 1,000, like, any image before 1,000 in my collection is likely to be superfluous. Right. And here's a close-up of the head. Some of them have obscured faces, so I just get an extra image of their face so I know what it looks like. Like in this case where the tool is blocking its head. Sorry, it's dancing to the music. This is a joke just for me. Alright. Forgot the title, the way it works. It's Pets by Pornophyros, which I found out about them because I went to a fancier thrift store. Stop disappearing on me. And they have a CD section, and I looked through it and saw the band name, and I'm like, well, that seems cool. And so I got it, and then I listened to it, and then I was like, okay, I'll pick my favorite songs and find them on YouTube. Because, convenience. But I do still own the disc, so I can do that whenever. So let me save this, just because I can. Don't save to that. Save to my saves folder. Yes. There we go. Right. It sighed like it made. I sighed so dramatically. This one will do, I'm doing like a peachy tone because it looks discolored. There we go. Also, yeah, okay. Right, I need to see your face again. Partner. There you go. Big lips. Giant triangle nose. I like that. That's the wrong tool. Why am I using the wrong tool? No, a little lower. There we go. Boop, boop. And then a hot pink. Kind of like that. Kind of looks like they put the lips on upside down. Not that kind of pink, actually. It's more red. And that's important for some reason. Good enough. And then a light turquoise-ish. Right, I have a pen I like to use for the yarn-ish hair. God, all my pens are loading so slow. Where is it? Was it? No. Fun pen? That's something else. Is that it? No. Uh, no. No. Why is there a watercolor pen in my pencils section? That'll work. I think that's, yeah, that's the same pen as I used earlier, whatever. They gave it real hair instead of yarn hair, but whatever. And then we give it a weird tube pack. Right. My version will have it hair pulled out of its face, I guess. Nope, wrong pen, wrong button, wrong everything. Also wrong pen again. Good enough. I'm so bad at hats. Whatever the fuck this thing is. This is by no means the only clown to have this weird tube hat, and every time it confuses me. where's... There. Now is the time when I actually do want the color variations. There you go, weird hat. And then it's got like a white trim. There. And turn off logging. Grab this again. Just fix that up a little bit. There. And no, that's there we go. Netting. So if it's the right color. Perfect. All right. Mm-hmm. And beautiful flower. Because I'm not drawing your full body. Sorry, whatever you are. There. And it looks exactly like the picture. All right. Mm-hmm. Shrink you a tiny bit. Do at least one more. See what time is it? Yeah. Need to work through this soda. Ugh. And transfer you down. And roll our next clown. Ba-ba-ba. 482. Wrong button. Close this. 482. 482. 4. some of them I name the file like descriptively so that I know, or like so I can search it later if I want to see clowns that have yellow on them, and so I put yellow in the file name. But this one I named it Sour Pinch Clown because at one point I hang on. At one point, my clowns folder was not, it didn't exist. I just had them sorted into my stuffed animals folder. So some of the earlier clown images say they're clowns, but eventually just after I made the clowns folder, I'm like, it's implicit that they're clowns. You don't need to title everything something something clown, which frees up a lot of characters to put other words in. Because I prefer not having long-winded uh, file names. But Sour Pinch Clown, I called him that. I don't know what this is. It is a sugar loaf. I hate sugar loaf stuff. They're just like carnival prizes. They're that level of quality. But some of them are cute. I can't deny that. But yeah, Sugarloaf just makes a bunch of junk. But this one I called Sour Pinch Clown because its nose is crinkled like it's sour, I guess. Uh, okay. Da-da-da. All right. So we get a base of white because I don't feel like off coloring it. The off color is partially the lighting in this image. No, it's too white actually. That's too yellow actually. Let's go more orange and there. That's better. Say as I fucked up the circle. There we go. That's gray. That's fine. Right. So we need to. Me. Looks a bit like a butthole at the moment, but it'll look better. Then we get. Got a little fold in the front of his forehead, too. And a little crinkle right there. This one's pretty crinkly. These crinkles right at the bottom of the head are probably due to the neck being cinched by the elastic. Or, that elastic maybe looks like it's dyed by now. So maybe not that, but the sewing is like that's where they pinched it into where the neck is. At least that's what it looks like. Why is his hat furry? It maybe it's supposed to be his hair, but it looks like its hat is just furry. I think it's hair. But they used fake fur. So. Then let's add touch it brighter. There we go. Okay. Merge that down. Put this underneath. So I can do your little hat, which I need to move your, which I need to move, which I need to move you down for. I don't need to be that zoomed in. Right, so I need to switch the song. I mean, the years ago section of my music. I just have one playlist that I continually add music to, and I rarely, if ever, remove it. So I need to just scroll. And also, there's a limit to how much YouTube lets you scroll down in a single playlist, which is fun. Come on. Get the playlist down. Sure. Back to the Sour Pinch Club. Okay. Right. That. Which goes like. Nope, I'm on the wrong layer. Which goes like this. Then we do a little, oh, locking of the layer. There we go. Oh, God, there's so many polka dots. Do I not just have polka dots? What the hell is any of this? Pansies, violets, weird splotches, spirals. If I just do this, that's cool, but that's not, no, that's also not what I want. I just, technically I only needed, that's good enough. It's a bit, there, that's whatever. And then we get this, get that yellow. And make it brighter. I fucked it. There we go. Don't scale it so much, just by one. There. Don't scale it. I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. Nope. There you go. There we go. Bam. There we go. That, and then we grab the red. There. Then crinkle it. Crinkle it. Grab the yellow. Do that. There. That's how it's done. This one has a weirdness to it. It's kind of like it's like this one or the reference photo has like its eyes are more inward, but this one looks like they're bulging outward. That's fine. Shrink you down. Not by that much. Just like that. There we go. And you're cute. It's small. Right. I want to roll a clearance. Why can't they get a clearance? I still haven't turned off the stupid TTS or speech to text thing, so maybe it thinks I'm saying clearance, but clearance is what I want. Clearance, give me a clearance. 2209. 2209. 2209. It's this thing. You're not a clown. You don't count. I'm rolling something else. 1195. Yeah. Green eyes small. Okay. Well, you're small, so I'll accept you. Nope. Don't turn around. Don't turn away from me. Increasingly hard to control. Oh, nope. I was going to move it so I could show you the band. Logan Whitehurst. R.I.P. Made good music. Too bad. I'm going to the spot with the hands in the home controls the rate of flow. Okay, small thing. You're pure white. Good to know. Good for you. I'm a muddy gray. That's... Oh, it's because of that. Also, my chat disappeared again. I'd like it if it stopped doing that, but you can't have everything. All right. Nope. You got like a lumpy head. There you go. What's nice is you can fit in the whole frame. Let's do the body first this time. Uh, mhm. I like these little ones because they're like so weird proportioned. Mm. I also like how they're almost always some sort of like sock material for their hands and feet. It's cute. I have a few of them, but not this specific one. Some of the clowns in the folder I do own because I took the images from their listings before buying them. Usually because the seller gives like an offer, so I'm like, well, I can't say no. Why would I be one to deny myself a lovely little clown? If I ever do that, I'm not me anymore. Which is not a 0% chance of ever happening, but it is a scary chance. Let me get you flowers. Give you flower. Nope. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Actually, that's a perfect color. And a touch lighter for bucket. There we go. And then we get even lighter for flowers, which look like this. This is what flowers look like. Up, 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 up. Nope. And then there's a lovely little touch of pink. No, it's more of a brown. There, there. That's flowers for you. And then you have a lace collar, which I can find somewhere. Fishnet. Yeah, you get a lovely fishnet collar. There, that's good enough, I guess. Just layer some white on top of it. There, that's what it looks like. My nose is not happy with me. There. That's texture work, baby. Let me clear that. My AC started, so you're probably getting a bit of that sound in the background of my voice now. I always hate that. It sounds bad, but it's not any worse than any current sounds happening, I guess. Ugh. I'm tempted to just keep drawing until I roll a Clarence Clown because those are my favorite. And why wouldn't I want to end my day on a favorite? Yes, light off white for the hands and feet because they're socks. They're sock material, so they get dirty. There you go. Hmm. Okay. Oh, and you have white fuzzy hair. Great. Love to see it. It's just so easy to draw white on top of white, you know? Just start with this. And I would have drawn this layer underneath, but it's so ever so slightly overlapping the face in a way that makes it not look good if I just had the clean line underneath or over top. Okay. Then draw your hat. Nope, I fucked it. Wrong button. Oop. Expand it a little more. There we go. Oh. I will just do a little trick of draw the flowers first. It's only a few. Oh, nope. There's only a few flowers visible on this. Okay. And we do a bam. Easy as that. Now we do your little face. Oh, he's so shiny. Uh, bright red. You've got that paint red. Okay, and then you got some dark green blobs. Hmm. Oh, you're lopsided. There we go. And oh, I was using such a thick brush. There we go. That's what. Yeah, that's right. That's what she looks like. Oh, I can steal your face if I wanted to. It's really what it feels like when you have one of these little things because their faces, they're like they're like printed. They're it's a stamp. It's like a stamp that they put on, and if you like touch them wrong, they chip off, and it's a little thing. It's a whole thing. There you go. Don't talk to me or my daughter ever again. Right. Next one, and we're gonna draw it down here because. Next one. Ha ha. Wow 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 wow. 1347. 1347. Well, this is the first. This is 1347. Oh, fuck, I closed the damn thing. But it's the headshot of this guy. It's a yo-yo. It's a yo-yo clown. I don't know why. So it's a yo-yo because the fabric circles are called yo-yos. I don't know why. I tried to look up why, but I didn't get an answer. But they're yo-yos. And there's, plenty of patterns for yo-yo clowns because they're so easy. Because you just make a fuck ton of circles and then stack them together and then stick pom-poms on the end. Um, but this is big face yo-yo because he's got proportionally huge face. So there's also crocheted yo-yo clowns, but the way they do the yo-yos is they don't do individual circles. They do just a big long spiral. Like, oh, helps if I do this. Like it goes, nope, because when you crochet, it naturally starts to like form in a circle if you don't correct it. Uh, so, or like what you do is you have a chain stitch. I think if there's something to, if your tension's a certain way, you just get spirals. So it spirals like that. And I keep pressing copy instead of undo. Okay. So this guy, which we'll just stick with red because that's the main color. Actually, the face is white, so. Yeah, that's good. Mm. Yeah, that's fine. Nope. Nope. There we go. Do that, and then we'll do a little. Oh, do that. I got this drawing tablet. Like, oh, where the heck is our chart? Uh, at like a thrift store. To like, I already had a drawing tablet, but it was not great. This one's bigger. Uh, the only problem with this one is that it's got a tiny chip kind of right in the middle of it. So sometimes the pen tip gets caught on it, which is a little annoying. But it's not like, the worst. You can't get too mad with how cheap it was. And it had like, it came with everything already in the box. I think someone just uh couldn't find the or I don't know why it was donated, really. But I'm glad it was. There we go. This guy is a little freaky. Can't lie. I'm not like ignorant to the fact people are scared of clowns, but I think this guy has too much whimsy to be scary to me, but he does have an intensity to him, you know. Let me get your shine in there. Oh, and you've got, hang on, it's like a outline, kind of fucking up your vibe a little bit, but that's fine. Mine's a little sloppier, but... And you've got little extra triangles just on the corners like that. Right. I'll use the same red for your situation. Okay, so let's move you just over a little bit. We're gonna do your vibe. Nope, wrong fucking... Nope. Nope. Now I fucked up everything. There we go. I don't know why I have my buttons set up like that. Just to be annoying to myself, I guess. Right, so... do that. And then you've got your legs, which are their own lumpiness. And then you've got puffballs. Hmm. It doesn't have a center, it just joins different yo-yos. And then you've got... Nope, not wiggly enough. This is how I draw the yo-yos, because I am not individually drawing every circle. I'll show what I'll do for the colors when I get to that. And you've got like a little sassy bend to your wrist over here. There you go. Okay. Now, is it solid? Okay, okay. Nope, that one's not. Nope, that one's not. So we need it there. There. Just do that. That. Okay, that's good enough. Right. Then what we'll do is we'll just lock opacity, then pull out color jitter. Oh, we have it. 360. That's the trick we'll do. Nope. Actually, I fucked it. Not 360. Put that back where it was. You can't see any settings, whatever. Per stroke, that's what it needs. Don't change brush tip color. Just randomize per stroke. Yes, okay. And wait, I need to... Okay, that's good. That's how you do it. Then I'll fix the pom-poms afterwards. Because I didn't put the face on a different layer, I have to deal with that. There. There we go. Then just disable that. There we go. And then let's get some lighter ones to detail. Then this guy's huge right now. Get your hat, which is like weirdly velvety. I don't know why your hat's like that. Right. Why did I make you so big? Stop blocking the layer. Nope. There. I fucked it. There. And then you've got like, it's like shiny. Not that shiny. But you can tell it's like velvet because some of the spots you can see where someone manhandled it and like brushed it the wrong way. Then you've got some gold loop de loops, which that'll work. That won't work. What is? I've got like No? That'll work. There you go. Fancy little hat. Alright, there's that guy. There's that guy. Shrink you right the fuck down. You know what, you can have your own layer. Let me start a new layer. Right, next next thing. I made your triangles too big. Whatever. 1467. What are the chances of having two 67s? Right. Striped with doll. She's cute. Ugh. I don't really want to draw that one. Just too many stripes. And the pose is too complex. My brain is starting to decrease in efficiency. 57, 80. That's another yo-yo. I don't want a yo-yo. I don't want a yo-yo clown. 1422. It's a fancy mouse. That's not a... Neither... Past me. I have bone to fucking pick with you. Why the hell is there so much non-clowns in your clown folder? You know what? I'm just gonna say fuck it to the... hang on. Clearance. Let me just manually force the results of getting a clearance. So we have 40 items, 40 clearances, photos to choose from. So let's just say 40. Give me something for 40. 17. Just the final palette cleanser. 14. Okay. Why are there two of the... Past me? Why do you have two of the same image? No, that's 17. It's not even the right number. Oh, different one. But still, why past me for some reason? Unless it's the search having an issue. Whatever. Go here. this one. This is what we got. And we got it all natural. Didn't have to rig the system or anything. So this is a clearance. It's... I'm calling it that because this pattern of clown is based off the McCall's Clarence the Clown pattern. And it's one of my favorite designs. So yeah, we have dancing the music again. Right. But yeah, she's cute. The way I can mostly tell the Clarence, hang on, stupid chat. The Clarence from similar clowns is the wiggly mouth. They give him a little cat mouth, and it's so cute. I don't know why they give him a little wiggly mouth, but it's so cute. It's so cute. So cute. And I like it so much. Too dark. There we go. I like how also the way you can kind of tell the Clarence ones is these face seams because they're a ball. Their heads are a ball. They're not just flat. They have like a 3D effect to them, so you can tell. Hmm. I like them because of the fact that they're just a pattern you can buy. Uh, some people add their own touches to them, and it's so cute. It's like each one's individual. Like this one has, I think it has a painted face. If I can, yeah, see, like its mouth and cheeks are painted, and its little triangles. Actually, its eyelashes too. Most people opt to sew on these details, but this person, whoever made this, chose to paint it on, and I think that's cute. It's a nice little touch. Also, they gave him a straw hat instead of a bowler hat or something, which is also cute. Needs to be more salmon. Come on, give me a salmon pink. There, good enough. And because these ones are painted on, they're kind of more globby. The triangles. I could do an anatomy of the Clarence doll if anyone cared. Nope. Helps if I don't press the wrong buttons constantly on my hotkey buttons. Okay, and then jazz. Bap, 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 bap. And then the buttons. And then because it's right. Oh, and they didn't give the neck bow to this one. All right, a light blue, which I can actually just get from you. Okay, and then let's do a little this. Let's be cute with it. Mm-hmm. Just doing this so I have a base color. Up. She's bald right now, but it's okay. She's more pastel than that, but whatever. No disrespect. That's completely the wrong color. No disrespect to you for being pastel, but I'm being lazy, so you don't get accurate colors. There we go. And now we'll do your hair. Another way to tell it's a clearance doll is because this fuck ass haircut, they have the top layer all one length, and then they have a bottom layer different of the same, or no, it's a different length because the way it's attached is like there's like 2 rows of yarn sewn to the head by onto fabric straps. So yeah. You get 3 layers. And then we'll give you a darker yellow to give the facsimile of having fuller hair. I want you more saturated, but there you go. There you go. And then actually that's perfect for the bow, but it's not good for the straw hat. There we go. We're going lazy because I'm gonna go to rest time after the stream. But then this. I kind of find your hat because no, I'll give you a bigger hat. Her hat's still too small for her head in the actual thing, but it's fine. There we go. And then you've got that's a bow. And I'll just give you a quick body. There's a hole. There's still a hole? Yeah. Come on. Just. Oh, there's the hole. Right in front of me. Right, no. Hello? What are you. Oh. There. Now we just add stripes and then I'll be done. So we have blue, darker blue. Green. Mm-hmm. There. That's how you smart it. Let me there. And then you just erase. Okay, whatever. Did I put your hand on the same layer as your damn hair? Whatever. It's cute. And that's all that cares. Squasher. Just do that. Okay. Save it. Close this. Pause that. Because who cares? Let me. Like that. Alright. That's end of stream. That was fun. No one showed up. They're scared. They're scared of my beautiful clouds. They're scared of my might and army. They're going to regret this in the coming days when they don't have the knowledge of the fact I know what a Clarence clown is. I can't talk. That's what drinking only soda for a stream. No water does to you. Learn from my lessons. Love clowns. Be nice to your fellow clown. You are a clown now. That's what you have gained. Bye. No, wait. I'll still do this.